right. Let's see. Did it come back up? Did it come back up? Not yet. Yep, it's back up. You on? You on, sister? You on? To get it back on yours.
All right, y'all. I do apologize. For some reason, it popped offline, but I'm back. I'm right back at you. I had to spin the block, come back around on you. But I was talking about I challenge us as a family, each one teach one. And with that being said, some things that we can do. Let us get together this weekend, as we get together this weekend, to come up with a strategy to be a family, income, businesses, support, and soul food Sundays. Yeah. So we're back on. Please tell them that we're back on. I do apologize for that. So yeah, some strategies that we can come up with to build family wealth, family income, businesses support, and involve our other family members when it comes to us doing our soulful Sundays, soul food Sundays. Yes, um, I challenge every member of our family. Um, let's come up with a plan. Let's come up with a plan. I as well wanted to do find out the definition of family ties. What's the definition of family ties? As I said again, I want to thrive on the positive parts and sides of it instead of the negative, because we live our life for so long in the negative aspects of family ties, looking at the bad part of it, and sometimes that does make us stronger. But we're gonna focus on the positive things, the things that we can actually do to make us be at that point to where we can keep it afloat, keep it afloat. And it says the definition for family ties is saying what I looked up was a strong connection and bond between family members, which can be based on blood, genetics, marriage, legal recognition, or sometimes on cohabitation, living together. These ties establish relationships like parents, siblings, grandparents, and in laws, and can be a significant source of support and influence in a person's life. So, how have you influenced or made something a positive aspect on someone's life, someone in your life? How have you made a positive um, aspect when it came to that? I'm trying to get it together, y'all. Some kind of, yeah, because I want y'all to see these books and stuff, t-shirts and the cups and the books and stuff. But yeah, what are some of the things? Family ties. The definition is a strong connection and bond between family members, which can be based on blood, which is genetics, marriage, legal recognition, or sometimes on cohabitation, living together. These ties establish relationships like parents, siblings, grandparents, and in laws, and can be a significant source of support and influence in a person's life. So, how have you been an influence in someone's life, in a family member's life, uh, when it comes to something positive, a positive mindset or asset within the family? Uh, I want to speak on family reunions. I as well looked up the definition for family reunion because I want us to have a clear understanding of what this weekend is going to be all about. And it's going to be about getting with family members that we have not connected with in a long, long time, and to get familiar with our relatives that are out of town, that are coming here to Memphis, the 901, to celebrate with us for this Labor Day weekend, the 901 city, Memphis, Tennessee. Um, I'm excited. I'm so excited, and I'm ready to be able to put my boots on the ground with the family. Yes, and love on them and let them love on me. That's all I'm saying. Oh, so the definition that I wrote down for family reunion, it reads, a family reunion is a social gathering where extended family members meet often after a long period of separation to reconnect, celebrate, and share family history and traditions. These events can be annual or spontaneous and serve to maintain strong family bonds, introduce the new generations to each other, and sometimes even mend broken relationships. So, um, that speaks volume. It speaks volume for me. Um, Speaking because I've always valued family, whether it was my immediate family or extended family. I've always valued the hearts of those that are my family members. I'm just a firm believer that of knowing and understanding that being one says a lot. I always use the example of a mighty fist. Balled up, we could be a whole lot of things, but open up widely, separated means separation. So if we focus on being like a mighty fist, we could knock a whole lot of things out and a lot of things down. Uh, I I challenge every family member that will be at this weekend to each one teach one. Each one teach one about the history of how and when the Kirksey family started and began. It's going to be the Kirksey, Barnes, and Sanders family. You have people that's coming from out of town, several different places. And I pray that God allows you to have traveling mercy and grace on your way here to get ready to celebrate this weekend with us. Um, it's the middle of the week, it's Wednesday, and I can't wait till Friday gets here to see my family, see my folk. So I'm gonna flood my timeline with plenty of pictures of my kinfolk near and far that's gonna be coming out. And I have some talented family members. A lot of them have their own businesses. A lot of them are retired. A lot of them are doing some of their own visions that they have. They're walking out, stepping out on some visions and some things that they're implanted in and got their feet in the mud with. Um, we're going to pray for God's mercy and grace to allow all businesses to flourish, not just ours, but I'm speaking on behalf of my family on today. Um, I want everybody to win. Everybody win, everybody eat.
Mm.
So
Mm.
when we all look at it like that, nobody loses. We all win in the end. Sophisticated queen, what's going on, girl? Sister girl. Yes. But when we all fall in alignment in the will of God, then I think everybody can flourish in their season. Because some have seasons and some have not arrived to their seasons yet. But we're gonna pray for those that are walking in victory and walking towards trying to get to that place. That's all I'm saying. Um, So yeah, we're talking about family ties today, and I wrote down 10 reasons and challenges, 10 reasons and challenges, and 10 goals for the family. And may be something that you hear on today, that you can implement with yours, or walk through this thing that's called getting it together. I'm gonna say that. 10 reasons, challenges, and 10 goals for families when it comes to family ties on a positive note. And the first one I have more than enough of what it takes to make it through rough times and tight places. So when you're able to get to the place, although when it comes to family sometimes you feel like you're in a rough spot, a rough place, and you're able not I really feel like therapy is the best thing to do when it comes to family itself, and especially if we have a lot of issues and situations. I just feel like sometimes a person that can be the mediator, to be that person that's in the middle to keep everything on a balance, an even scale, an even balance. I think I go for it. I think that's a wonderful thing. The second one I have is God is always on duty. He's always on duty on your behalf. So whatever it is that you need him to work out or to work through during this time and season when it comes to family, know that he is always on duty. The third thing is this day, this moment, always and forever will belong to God. So whatever it is that you may be going through, dealing with circumstances when it comes to family, whatever, just know that it all belongs to God. You simply give it to Him and allow Him to work it out. And the fourth one is I know that every experience opens my heart to a greater and grander experience. So each experience that we deal with on an individual level, it is for a greater purpose. It is for you to learn through that situation, whether it's a hard time or whether it's a good time, greater and a grander time, for you to be focused on the fact that it all works in the end. And that's what family is for, to be there for a time when you really need someone to be in your corner for that support, that love, that guidance, and that understanding. And if you get to that point so you're able to communicate that with your family members, even some members that you may have had some issues or problems with. And sometimes it's just best to forgive, but keep on moving. He didn't say that you have to deal with them because you were able to forgive them. But sometimes we all grow to another level to where you still can be in a place to where you're good to each other, able to speak and be in a place to where you're able to communicate with each other, but you don't have that kind of dealing with them that you had at first. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want you to feel like I'm saying that it cannot be resolved, because all issues and problems can be resolved. If you're a person that forgives, you're at the place to where you want to forgive and you've learned to forgive or you've healed to forgive to be able to move on. So we will all walk through this thing called life gracefully, you know. So um, that was number four. I know that whatever experience opens my heart to a greater and grander experience. So, therefore, if you at a place to where you're able to forgive and forget, by all means do so. Some of us are not able to forget. We just be able to forgive. Number five, I know exactly who I am. So we as individuals in the family, if we all speak that and say that to ourselves, and you have confidence in knowing who you are, I know who I am. So therefore, certain things can't bother me or take me out of that place or that realm where I need to be to feel like I'm confident to know and to understand the challenges that may come through life experiences. That's all I'm saying. Number six is I am never alone. Even if you're not with me, I know you're with me. You're not with me in body, but sometimes you're with me in spirit. So that goes to show the ones that be praying for you, interceding for you. Sometimes you can feel that connection. Or that's just like if God puts a person on your mind, or and then you get to the point where I need to call so and so and check on them and make sure everything is all right now. Good. Prime example today, I was just having a conversation about good friend Joy. And I was talking to Joy with my other friend Dawn. I was asking her how had she been, because she had lost her mom. She had recently lost her father, then she lost her mom, and then she lost her brother. So I didn't get a chance to actually physically see her, and I wasn't able to physically be there for her, but I was there in spirit. I was praying for her, and she was in my mind, and she called me, and then I was like, "Girl, I was just talking about you, and I was saying I had to get myself to a place to be still and give you a call." But I thank God that God put me on her mind to actually call me, because that allowed me to know and see that she was, where to hear that she was doing just fine. Although she's going through, the turmoil of losing family members, a mother and a father, maybe it's really hard. And I definitely get it. I've been there. I've done it. And it still feels like to me like yesterday. And but I'm better at accepting the fact, but I still grieve with hope. You understand what I'm saying? I still know that there is some hope. And I'm just saying that I'm praying for you, and anyone that's going through bereavement at this time and they've lost children or parents or whoever, family members all together. it's a hard time this season, especially if those people are close to you and they're close with you. So, number six is I know my greatest challenge will strengthen me. Whatever that challenge may be, I know that there is strength in finding a good, peaceful place in that challenge. I know that it will strengthen me to be at a better place. Number eight is I have something to do and someone to be. I have something to do. That means I got some work to do. I got some things to do. I got some people to be in contact with. Some people to be a blessing to. Some people to be a blessing around. Um, and I have some things to do. That means that I got to set forth whatever those visions are, whatever those that list of things that I wrote down that I feel like I have to accomplish within those 5 years or within that year goal set that I have. Those things I got work to do. I got something that I need to do. I got something that I need to be steadfast on, standing 10 toes down on, believing in who I am to make sure that those things come into fruition. Um, if not just for me and my family, but for as a whole together. Um, number nine, I know what I have to do. When you know what you have to do to make sure that the things that you want to do can get the ball rolling. When you get to that place to where you know that I know what I have to do to be able to do what I want to do. Uh, whatever that business may be, whatever that line may be, whatever that podcast may be, whatever it is that you have, your vision, whatever your mind is set on, you being a better person, you working into the field of getting you together, getting you to the next point. Each one teach one. That's all I'm saying. Uh, know what you have to do what you want to do, to get to that place to do what you want to do. Um, it's not, I feel like it's not a hard process when you've gone through a when you've gone through a healing process. It's not a hard process to make it through knowing what you have to do, because when you're going through and dealing with a lot of things emotionally, it kind of clouds your mind and your thoughts. And when you get to that place where you can clear those things out, spend at least 30 minutes. If you can take 30 minutes of complete quietness and talking to God and allowing God that time frame to just be still and allow him to speak back to you, I promise you he'll give you so many ideas and versions and visions in your mind. And write them down. Write them down. Make the vision plain. Write them down. Make the vision plain. Work on what you have to do for you. Um, and number 10 is I am being transformed from the inside out. That's the whole form of me being healed. I feel God is doing a work on me and through me during this particular time. He's allowing me to be at a place to where I wasn't 4 or 5 years ago to where I am now. And I see things a little bit more clear than I did back then. I can see the glass half full. Back then, I was seeing it half empty. So now I see and I love on the parts and the people that love on me. You know, so when you can get to the point of loving you, loving yourself, loving who you are as a human being and as a person that is a human person with humility and understanding of why you go through the things that you go through on today. God takes you through certain things and circumstances for a reason to see how strong your faith will be. So if he takes you through a dark place and you're still sitting in a dark place a year or two from now, and you haven't done any work to try to heal from that process, then what does that tell you about yourself? A procrastinator, a person that does not want to get up and make it possible, make it move how you need to make it move. You start moving differently. You start moving with grace and tranquility to knowing and understanding that there are some things that he wants you to do, some things that he wants you to be about. He said, be about my father's business, be about his kingdom building, and be about whatever it is that he can get the victory from. So whatever it is that you have in your mind, that you choose to do, that you speak out, that you write out on your behalf of knowing who you are, the individual that you are, the individual that you've learning to love or become to love, you yourself being who you are, strong and mighty in who you are, allowing all the things that tried to break you And in life, I'm not saying that everything's gonna go good, well, and fine every day. I'm not saying that, but one day at a time, step by step, He'll give you everything that you need to make it through this thing we call life. And making it through life means that sometimes you may stumble and fall, but don't you lay there. Don't you wallow in it. Don't you lay there and don't you wallow in it. It means you get up, you hold your head up, dust yourself off, keep it moving, keep on moving. Put them boots on the ground and keep doing what you gotta do. The best thing the man could have did was came up with the song "Boots on the Ground," cause that made the whole world, the whole universe itself come together as one. Everybody's booting on the ground now. What them fans? What them fans said? I got one here. Well, I got one here. So look, I'm excited about this weekend. So this weekend is going to be about our family reunion. Kirksey, Barnes, and the Sanders family. We're doing our family reunion this weekend, and I am excited. I'm ecstatic about seeing my kinfolk this weekend. I'm going to love on my people. I'm going to love on the ones that's going to allow me to love on them, and even the ones that don't. I love you, and ain't nothing you can do about it. So for the cousins that's here and the cousins that's coming from afar, I am praying for a safe travel here to Memphis to the 901 for this Labor Day weekend and celebrating life itself. We're gonna celebrate life, y'all. We're gonna do some things that we haven't done in a while. I mean, together as a family. Um, the excitement of knowing that we get a chance to get it together one more time. It's been over, I know, 35 years since we've had our last family reunion. And during that time, we learned a lot of things, a lot of people that we were related to. And I have to say this every time because we are a part of Black history. My cousin, my first cousin, is the legendary Fannie Mae, uh, Fannie Lou Hamer. She was an activist for women to do women's rights to vote and the things that she had to experience in life, the things that they did to her because she wanted her voice to be heard for the others, not just for herself. She was not so selfishly thinking about herself, but she was thinking about all of us women on today. So the rights that you have to vote as a woman is due to part of a cousin of mine, first cousin. It's from Louisville, Mississippi. That's where my father, my grandfather, and my mother was from. Louisville, Mississippi. And we have some family members that's going to be here from Louisville, Mississippi, the Barnes and the Sanders. They're going to be here in 901 as well, celebrating life with us as well. Yes, Fannie Lou Hamer was our first cousin. Um, was our cousin. And I am grateful to now. So I always wonder why I had this fight in me to be you know, confrontational sometimes because I can put up a good fight for a conversation, and especially if I feel like I'm right on that conversation. So after doing my research and knowing who she was, it's in my bloodline, y'all. It's in our blood. We come from a line of very strong women and men. Um, Country. My grandfather was country. My grandfather did not play with you. Papa is what we call him. Papa. And Papa was something else with himself. That's all I'm gonna say. For those that know who he is or who he was during that time, no, he didn't play with you. And he took your name later on, but he handled that business. So we get it honestly. The fight that's in us now, the fight that we have in us now, is kind of like a caterpillar. A caterpillar turned into a beautiful butterfly. It goes through its changes uh, during that particular time in the caboose is a caboose. I may be saying that wrong, but y'all get the picture. Y'all understand where I'm trying to go with this. So being caught in that caboose and in that time of that season, when the season is right and it's time for it to bloom into the beautiful butterfly that it shall be. I'm on the wrong side, right here. See these butterflies? See the colors of the butterflies? That's all I'm saying. He has vision for you and your dreams. Um, to turn into that butterfly. Allow your dreams to work for you. Allow your visions to work for you. Anything that you may feel is beneficiary for you and your family, and the things that you need to do to make it to the next level. By all means, step out on it. Walk by faith and not by sight. Because sometimes things that we see are really not what we see. It could be something that you see and you think it's one thing and it's something totally different than what your eyes portray it to be. But walk by faith. And I tell you, walking by faith will get you a long way. And even though sometimes life may seem like it's hard and it's beating you up, understand that God still loves you and God is there with you. You're never alone. He's always with you and always by your side. And I did want to say again the accomplishments and the challenges that I wanted us to talk about as far as the family ties. Each one teach one. If we all work together, yes, Kirk's bloodline runs strong. It does. We are some strong individuals. We got some family members that has gone through some things, that's lost some things, lost some people, and still holding on. And we are here to stand in the gap with you all that may be feeling like you're alone. You're never alone. We may not be there physically, but we are there with you spiritually. I'm praying for you all. I pray that God's grace and mercy cover you always during this time. And when your season is your season, and it has your DNA on it. It's got your name on it, your name. Can nobody take from you what has your name on it. Just know and understand that it's the will of the master. And whatever the will of the master is, it shall be. He is sovereign, and God can do whatever it is he chooses to do. He can recreate a whole nother schedule and a whole nother job and creation for you to have at your hands. At your hands. And just be mindful to always tell the Lord thank you.
Mm.
Because he don't have to be a blessing.
He don't have to
But
wake
he
you
does.
up.
He woke you up this morning. That was another blessing. That's a blessing. And the second one is he woke you up this morning. That's the second blessing. And the third blessing is he woke you up this morning. So with that being said, he allowed you to get up to try to get it right. Get up. He allowed you to have the activities of your limbs. You have to move. You have your being. And give him the acknowledgement that he so deserves. Just tell him thank you. Thank you for all the things that you've done and the things that you're going to do in our lives. I ask that you touch each individually and collectively and allow us to get together this weekend and have this family reunion, a lot of fun on loving on each other and knowing who we are in you. Because in you, we shall never fall. We'll always be able to make it through with you being by our side. I appreciate each and every last one of you for joining with me on today um, and allow me to talk about some personal things that I feel like that are personal to me. And family, I love my family. Family is the most important thing to me, no matter what. If you need me, I'm here for you. I'm coming. If you call me and say you need me, say I need you, I'm coming. I'm coming. So hey, and I feel like all of us in this same place. Black of the berry, sweet of the juice. You hear me? Black of the berry, sweet of the juice. Every time I see my cousin Robert Earl, I say black of berry. He already know what it is. He gonna respond by saying sweet of the juice. So all I'm saying is, you don't have to be the blackest, but whatever your berry is, whatever the color your berry is, could be the lightest form. So lightest form of berry, just be the sweetest juice you can be. That's all I'm saying. So I'm saying that you are beautiful, you are beautiful, you are beautiful. Be you, T-full at all times. Anything else that's outside of that is not being true to you. So always be true to yourself because no one else can beat you at being you. Love on your family, y'all. Love one another. Whether you're fighting, bickering, up, get it together. Forgive and keep on going. Because we all have our own issues in life. Is life for everybody. You understand what I'm saying? So love on your people while you have a chance to love on them. Tomorrow, at this moment, is not promised. We can walk out the door and something happen. But I just want to say to you all, family is the most important thing there is. Siblings, extended, immediate, extended, all of us are here for a purpose and a reason. He made us all to be family for a purpose. And sometimes it's hard to love someone, but you still got to do it. That's all I'm saying. What does family mean to you? What is family ties to you? And what is family reunion to you? So with this being said, ask yourself these questions when it comes to family. Are you able to yet love on those that you feel like sometimes make you so angry. Because you can get angry and you can still love them at the same time.
Mm.
Yes, sir, you
Mm.
can. I'm just saying it's
I
the truth.
almost shout. I
All
almost
right.
shouted over.
I'm just saying
Mm.
that's the truth. You can love and hate them
Hallelujah.
at the same time.
Yes, you can.
But they
You can
still
talk
family.
about them, but you can't let
But
nobody else
no,
talk
you better
about
not. I can talk about it, but you better not come
talk
say nothing about it.
That's
Because
right
then you're
now.
going to get these hands reached out.
That's right. That's
so
right.
I'm just saying, when it comes to mine, I love mine hard. So even my close friends are family to me. I feel like that's family.
That's right.
And if they need me, I'm there too. And I strap up for them too if need be. But I love you all. And I hope and pray that your day is beautiful. The remainder of your evening is beautiful. Have a grand evening. Grand evening. Family reunion, y'all, this weekend. Kirksey's, Sanders, the Barnes family. We're going to be here in 901, the 901 city, Memphis, Tennessee, for this Labor Day weekend. I'm excited to see my people and love on my people. I love you all, and I love you all, and I love you all. There's nothing you can do about it. Take care and have a wonderful evening. Be blessed by all means. And know and trust that God is who He said He is. His promises shall be in their truth. Family reunion, y'all. Do not own any rights to this music. Okay? But it is for
Yeah, I thank y'all for tuning in. My girl was on her she was on her podcast. I do a podcast as well as she do one. And this is our first time logging on to TikTok doing our podcast. I'm gonna start trying to do TikTok as well as we're on Facebook, we're on YouTube and Instagram. So if you would just tune in and watch us on those different platforms. Mine is called Hot Tea Time. Hers is called Mahogany Roots. Mine is on Mondays at 7 o'clock p.m., 7 to 8. Hers is on Wednesdays from 6 to 7. So if you would tune in, come on and join us. And we thank y'all. This week she was talking about family reunions. So I would like y'all to just enjoy and come on in and tune in with us. So I'm going to say bye for now. And I'll be back with you. I'm learning this thing. I really don't know too much about TikTok and logging on and all this popular stuff and live goals and all this is popping up. So I'm going to be learning a little bit more so I'll be able to know how to navigate around it. So thank y'all for tuning in. Those of you that did come in on tonight. Bye for now. All right, well, that was something.